Well, it has been an interesting couple of weeks for commodities. Gold is on pace for its first yearly decline in 13 years as investors wait to find out more about Fed tapering. And oil prices, which had been on a tear, edging closer to 110 a barrel, are also on the decline the past couple of days after tensions over Syria appeared to ease for the near term. So what is the best way to play it all out?
Well, of course, we have to bring in Jim Rogers. He's a legendary veteran in this realm. Oh, you love it. Stop, please, stop. You see what's happened with gold. Look, all good things come to an end, do they not? I mean, 13-year run-up in gold. Does it surprise you?
I've told you before, gold was up 12 years in a row. That's an anomaly. That's very strange. I know nothing. It was up 12. It's having a rest. It needs a rest. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't rest for a year or two.
Would you buy it here, though?
I'm not buying it here, but I'm not as smart as you.
There's your banner.
Business.
He's not buying gold right now.
Wait a minute. We just missed him on air saying watch Fox Business. You can say that again. What should we watch?
Fox Business to find out when to buy it. If it goes down under 1,000, I hope to buy a lot. I hope I'm smart enough to buy a lot. And it could go down.
That's your level, sub 1,000.
That's only a 50% correction. 50% corrections are normal.
The question is, though, are you selling?
No. I never sold an ounce of gold. Never an ounce of gold or an ounce of silver. It's going to be for my kids, unless there's a bubble, and it's for my kids.
So obviously you're not looking short term. Then you are a long term. You have a long term interest in commodities. But were you playing it as a result of what was happening with the tensions in Syria? I mean, would you buy?
No.
That's too short term.
Too short term. Well, I mean, if World War III breaks out, that's not short term.
Well, the problem with Syria, though, and this is what concerned a lot of people about us getting involved there, is that there's no way of telling what the ramifications might have been. For example, Iran has obviously great interest in Assad remaining in power in Syria. Assad provides Iran with an entry into Lebanon, all kinds of things. So if it spills over into our relations with Iran, maybe gives them an idea that they can go ahead with their nuclear program, might that be a buy signal?
Well, if there's World War III, and Mr. Obama seems to want to go to war, he seems desperate to go to war, that's going to make gold go through the roof. It's going to make all commodities go through the roof. Now, I don't own commodities because Mr. Obama wants to go to war.
Well, can I just jump in there? Because he sent Mr. Kerry, our Secretary of State, to meet with the Foreign Minister of Russia and Sergei Lavrov, and they seem to have come up with a deal to stave off war.
Yes, I know, but a week before he said, I don't care what Congress says.
So what do you buy in this atmosphere?
I'm going to bomb them.
What do you buy in this atmosphere? What commodity do you like right now?
Agriculture. Buy sugar. Buy sugar.
Sugar.
Go home. If you go to a restaurant tonight and there's sugar on the table, put it in your pocket.
Oh, my God.
Because it's free and it's going to go high.
Sugar has come down enormously. What, about 75%?
Below its all-time high.
So is this just a temporary? I mean, obviously commodities are a very scary thing to play. It takes a few people like Jim Rogers to play the commodities game. Is this going to change quickly?
Well, I hope so. I'm buying sugar. When you buy it, you hope it goes up that day. I'm buying sugar as we speak. So I have no idea when it's going to go up. It may go down.
Do you buy it raw? Do you buy the ETF? How do you, Jimmy Rogers, purchase sugar?
I buy sugar itself. I have some right here in my pocket. I was at lunch today. I got mine.
Come on.
I got mine. Stole it. It's on the table for free. And I buy sugar companies as well, companies which produce sugar.
By the way, you're a good Scotsman. I take sugar when I'm at a restaurant too, every single time. The question though is, where is the whole world economy going? You live in Singapore half time. You know very well exactly what's going on in Asia there. Is Asia growing? Has its slowing up in growth stopped? And is it back up on the incline? And does that change your investment decisions?
There is an artificial sea of liquidity right now. America, Japan, Europe, England are all printing money as fast as they can to debase their currencies. This is an artificial liquidity boom that we're having. The people who are getting the money are very happy. The people who are not getting the money, you and I and the rest of us, where this is all going to end very bad because it's going to end.
How will it end?
Well, eventually the market's either going to say, we're not going to take your garbage paper anymore, or they're going to come to their senses, stop printing money, and then don't worry, you're going to have a job because somebody has to report the chaos.
The drama.
Somebody has to report all this.
At all, Jimmy? Any currencies interest you?
Yeah, well, the Chinese renminbi, yes. but you can't just pick up the phone and buy the renminbi. I actually own the U.S. dollar as we speak because I consider that there's going to be a lot of turmoil coming. People think, they think, it's not my flight to quality, but other people think it's a safe haven. So
why not play the tape?
I don't like defending that, but that's what I'm doing.
By the way, the last time you were here, you were big on Russia. I don't know if you were playing the ruble, but you were at least believed that Russia had turned around and was doing more sensible things with regard to its economy.
Exactly right.
Has it stayed steady on that course?
It's even gotten better. I have not really bought much since then because I'm too lazy. I haven't gotten to it. But maybe I should watch Fox Business and I would get some Russian tips.
Yes, you would.
Some Russian things to buy, and then I would buy Russia. Yes.
But you have bought something in Russia.
Oh yeah.
What kind of investment?
ETFs. ETF. I don't want to buy the oil and gas plays because I own enough oil and gas. I'm looking for real other kinds of companies in Russia. If you know any, let me know. Okay.
Sugar. All right. That's the message we're getting to.
Sugar in Russia.
Go to the Russian tonight. There'll be one more left.
My goodness.
It wasn't for nothing that Russia was subsidizing Cuba. It was all for the sugar, wasn't it?
It was for the sugar. And by the way, they're subsidizing Syria because they don't want the gas pipeline to go to Europe because it would compete with them.
But they also want those ports.
And they also want the ports. Yeah, there are lots of reasons.
Good to see you, Jim.
Likewise. Nice to see you.
Terrific.
See you again.
Good stuff.